What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Unhinged Talk. I'm your host, Patrick Hennessy, joined tonight by Brandon Kramer and Sean Petrucci. How are we doing tonight, boys?
Can't complain.
Finally, we
Yankees finally won tonight.
Finally.
Davey Garcia, great start. Talked about him last time. Definitely making a name for himself in the starting rotation at this point. Might make a playoff start. We'll see how that goes, if they even get that far. But I want to see the offensive star of the night and the X factor in the Yankees lineup going down the stretch, heading into the potential postseason at this point. Has to be Gleyber Torres. I mean, 4 RBIs tonight. He just came off of the injured list. He had that quad/hamstring injury there. But I think it is safe to say that if Gleyber Torres gets hot, he can be the X factor in this Yankees lineup and can be one of the most key pieces. What do you guys think?
1,000%.
Yeah,
right?
we need him badly. I mean, outside of DJ and Voit, I mean, who have we really been able to rely on besides Gio? He's not even healthy. So I think Gleyber and Andujar, we need their bats really badly.
And both of them are heating up at this point. I mean, Andujar has put up some great at-bats, especially compared to what we saw from him earlier on in the year.
I mean, he's putting it in play at least. He's not going down swinging. So
yeah.
I mean, with Gleyber, he carried us in those first 2 games, or honestly, the entire series in the ALCS, especially Game 1. I mean, we don't need him to be hitting home runs every time. We just need him being middle of the order guy, just driving in runs, lining the ball. That's all we need him to do.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what really messed Gleyber up in the beginning, because I feel like in the beginning of this year, he was trying too much to hit home runs, and he kind of changed his approach to become a power hitter. And like we mentioned, I think it was on live last night, Gleyber Torres was never really a power hitter. I mean, he's a guy you would expect 25, maybe 30 home runs out of. I don't see him as a 40 home run guy, but I feel like it got into his head earlier on in the year after that awesome season he put up last year, and he kind of changed his approach to become a home run hitter, kind of like what we're seeing out of Brett Gardner this year. So all we really need is Gleyber Torres to come up with runners in scoring position, give us big base hits. That double down the line tonight was beautiful. Exactly. It reminded me exactly of that the double against Minnesota in Game 1 of the ALDS last year. That's exactly what that was.
That's what we need Gleyber for, right in the middle of the order, get the top guys on, and then boom, put in play.
Yeah.
In a fully healthy lineup, where would you have Gleyber?
5th or 6th, probably.
Fully healthy? To be honest, I like Gleyber 3.
So you would put him 3 and you would put Hicks 5 or Hicks 6, depending on available.
To be honest,
honestly,
I put
DJ,
Hicks 4, Stanton 5.
Like DJ, Voit. I don't know. It's kind of tough.
But also, I think the argument could be made here to go 1 Hicks, 2 Judge, 3 Gleyber, 4 DJ.
I wouldn't hate that.
I'd put, honestly, at this point, I'm putting Voit at cleanup.
Oh my God, I forgot about Voit.
I would go DJ 1.
Yeah.
DJ
Bro,
1.
that's crazy.
Judge 2. You could go Hicks 3, but the thing is he's not putting the ball in place. He's either walking.
Yeah, but he gets on base. That's why I kind of like Hicks lead off, because at least if he gets on base, you got the guys behind him.
Or put him at 9th.
Yeah, if he doesn't start hitting, I would put him at 9th.
That is a good
9th, and then he walks, get DJ, Voit, Judge up there. Yeah.
Because essentially he turns into the leadoff guy after you go around the lineup one time. So that could be a solid option. But that's crazy. I didn't even think of that, bro. Like, once this lineup is fully healthy, I even forgot about Luke Voit. Like, once this lineup is fully healthy and you get Judge and Stanton back, Luke Voit is probably like your 5 hitter, maybe 6. I mean, that might be pushing it, but it's crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Ludicrous.
Clint too.
But oh my God, Clint Frazier too. Clint Frazier is currently the cleanup guy. So then once all these other guys return,
he'd be like 7 or 8.
You might be looking at Clint Frazier as 7 or 8 hitter. Crazy. Gleyber brought back the goggles tonight. First time since last year. I don't think he utilized them in the postseason, and we didn't see them at all in the beginning of this year. I think it's an awesome idea. If the guy can't see, I don't see why the goggles would be an issue. It could only help him at the plate. And we saw it tonight. Didn't he go 4 for 5? 2 for 5, 4 RBIs.
He had 2 hits.
Yeah, two for 5, 4 RBIs.
Yeah,
and awesome night at the plate. I guess he's gonna keep wearing them. Got to be good luck at this point, right?
Has to be. I mean, I'm surprised Paul O'Neill had no idea he's even worn them before.
Yeah, Paul O'Neill was boggled by Gleyber's goggles. Was he like not in the booth every game last year? Because I'm pretty sure most of the second half he wore them.
He did. He wore them
right?
times.
I remember him wearing them a lot.
Times, yeah.
But also, where do you guys play Gleyber in the postseason? Is he like your starting shortstop?
1,000%. Who else will play short?
I hate to go off topic, but I forgot about Gio too.
It would be my ideal lineup is Clinton left, Hicks in center, Judge in right, Stanton is your DH, then Voit, DJ, Torres, and Gio Urshela.
My only thing with Gleyber is I know we mentioned that he's like an X factor in that lineup. The only thing I want to see from him is a defensive turnaround like Clint has had.
It's been good. Honestly, ever since he's come off the IL, those throws, I think before he was like saying, I don't need to bullet. I mean, don't care. If he has to throw it as hard as he can every time, he's looked good. I mean, he doesn't have the range, but I mean, if you're not playing Gleyber at short, it's either Tyler Wade.
I mean, you could put Gio there. I mean, you wouldn't after like not playing there all season, but it's an option.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he technically played it for one play against the Rays when he went up the middle, made that play. But I mean, he has the range. But I think if Gleyber Torres is your starting shortstop for the future, he'll get over it.
He needs time.
He'll get better.
Yeah.
But the thing is what we're going to do with Miguel Andujar. I mean, until Stanton comes back, if Miguel Andujar keeps hitting, you put him as your DH. Don't let that man touch the field. Like, not at first.
No.
Definitely not.
I don't think you can. When you have Stanton back, I think Stanton's got to take that DH.
Oh, no, I truly believe that.
You cannot bench Stanton at all.
Yeah.
He's got to be in the lineup.
Just honestly, just going into the future, I think the best thing for Stanton to maximize his production, make him a DH. If you can get Nelson Cruz production every year without risking those lower body injuries from the field, then
I feel like we always say that, but even when he DHs, he still gets hurt.
What are you supposed to do?
Well, no, didn't he get hurt this time advancing to second on a passed ball?
Yeah, I think so.
He was sliding, and then he got up and he was looking at his hand, and we're all like, "Oh, it's his hand."
Yeah, it's just a paper cut, and then Brandon's like, "Oh, it's just a laceration of his middle finger." But
rub some dirt on that shit.
Yeah. Honestly, I think that's gonna do it for all the points I want to make about Gleyber. Unless you guys have anything else to chime in about him.
Please don't play Tyler Wade ever again. It's really getting annoying.
Yeah, it's painful. It's really painful.
Like he thinks he thinks he's a power hitter, and it can tell. Like, and he also thinks he can walk and style his walks. But I've seen at least 3 at bats this series where he's taking a ball in the zone and starts walking first. Like, I walked. Like, no.
Exactly.
Yeah, Tyler Wade's just not that guy.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
How long has he been in the league for? 3-4 years.
I want to say this is like his 3rd year.
This is the first time. Honestly, everyone was saying, give Wade, like towards the end of last year.
He hasn't gotten any better.
He had some playing time, and he was showing some signs of the bat. But in this time, I think he's played consistently. He hasn't shown anything. I mean, he's not walking. Mm-hmm. He's striking out. He's trying
Even
to
hit the base running isn't good.
Oh, my God.
He has a very poor base running IQ, and that's the only reason he's on this team.
He's just fast.
That's it. And if you can't utilize that with any sort of IQ, there's no use of it. So Gleyber Torres, please stay healthy because I don't want to watch Tyler Estrada or Tyler Wade man shortstop anymore. It's just absolutely brutal. So bottom line here, Gleyber Torres is one of the X factors in the Yankees lineup going down the stretch. And on that note, we will see you guys next time. Have a good one.